ਫਿਰਦੇ ਮਾਂ ਬੋਲੀਏ ਆਓ ਝੂਠ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਫੈਕਟ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਨੇ ਚੋਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਉੜਾਉਂਦੇ ਸਮਾਜ ਸੇਵੀ ਨੇ ਸੱਚ ਵਾਲਾ ਬਾਣਾ ਪਾ ਜੋ ਲੋਕ ਲੁੱਟਦੇ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਛੇਤੀ ਮੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਨਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤ ਹੇਠ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਨਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤ ਹੇਠ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਆਹ ਲੋਕ ਵੱਡੇ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਆ ਭਲੇ ਰੁੱਖਾਂ ਤੇ ਮਿੰਟਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਮਾਵਾਂ ਕੁੱਖਾਂ ਤੇ ਕੌਣ ਕੁੱਤਾ ਕੌਣ ਦੱਲਾ ਕੰਜਰੇ ਆ ਕੌਣ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਰਟੀਫਿਕੇਟ ਦੇਣ ਫੇਸਬੁੱਕਾਂ ਤੇ ਲੀਡਰ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਆਟਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੋਟਾਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਚਪਾਟਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਜ਼ਮੀਰੀ ਉਦੋਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਸਾਲੇ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸ਼ਰਮ ਦਾ ਘਾਟਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਣ ਲੋਕ ਤਾੜੀ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਹੋ ਕਰਦੇ ਕੀ ਗਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਤਾੜੀ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਹੋ ਤੇਰੀ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਮਾਂ ਚ ਫਰਕ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਅਕਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਲੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਨਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤੇ ਹੇਠ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਤੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਦਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਫੋਟੋ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਿਚਾਉਂਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਚੰਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਕੌਣ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਰੱਬ 'ਚ ਯਕੀਨ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਲੋਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਜੱਜ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਝੁਕਿਆ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਹੋਇਆ ਕੋਡਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੱਗ ਤੇਰੇ ਸਿਰ ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਰੋਡਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਪੁੱਛ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਠੇਕੇਦਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਡਾ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਪੰਥ ਕੱਲਾ ਖੋਡਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਓ ਕੱਦੀਆਂ ਸਿਆਸਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਕੱਢ ਦਿਓ ਹੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਜੋਗਾ ਛੱਡ ਦਿਓ ਹੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਸਿਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੇਸ ਲੱਭਣੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਛੇਤੀ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਨਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤ ਹੇਠ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਕਈ ਬਣ ਬੈਠੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਗਵਾਰ ਇੱਕੋ ਝੂਠ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਵਾਰ-ਵਾਰ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਜਨਾਨੀਆਂ ਨਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਚੁਗਲੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਸ਼ੂਦ ਨਾਮ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ ਚੱਜ ਦਾ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਤੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਭਾਲਦੇ ਵਿਵਾਦ ਨੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਫਸਾਦ ਨੇ 24 ਘੰਟੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਨਿੰਦ ਤੇ ਪਲਾਉਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਲੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੱਲੇ ਕੱਲੇ ਗੀਤ ਯਾਦ ਨੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਔਖੀ ਹੋਈ ਐ ਕਰੌੜ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਨੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਸਾਲੇ ਲਾਉੜ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਪਰ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਰੱਖੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਯਾਦ ਪੁੱਤਰਾ ਆ ਬਾਪੂ ਤੇਰਾ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਪ੍ਰਾਊਡ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਦੱਬ ਗਿਆ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੇ ਵਹਿਮ ਪਾਲਿਆ ਉੱਠ ਪੁੱਤ ਝੋਟਿਆ ਓਏ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਿਆ ਜੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਰਿਹਾ ਗੀਤਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਐਜੂਕੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਨਿਤ ਕੰਟਰੋਵਰਸੀ ਕਰੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਡਿਬੇਟ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਸੱਚ ਬੋਲੇਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਲੂ 295 ਜੇ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਪੁੱਤ ਹੇਠ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ
ਜਿਹਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕੁੜੀ ਟੌਪ ਦੇ ਹੁਸਨ ਨੇ ਸਟਾਕ ਕਰਦੀ ਪਿੰਡੋਂ ਪਟੂਐਲੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਪਾਉਣ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸੀ ਵੌਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੀ ਵੈਲੀ ਮੂਰੇ ਨਾ ਖੜੇ ਨੀ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਪਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਪਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਜੁੱਤੀ ਥੱਲੇ ਰੱਖੇ ਵੈਲੀ ਖਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਖਰੇ ਨੀ ਇੱਕ ਫੋਨ ਮਾਰਾ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਚੜੇ ਪੱਟੂ ਨਾਲ ਨੇ ਖੜੇ ਨੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅੜੇ ਸੋਚੜੇ ਉਂਗਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਨਚਾਉਂਦੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਚੱਲਾਂ ਉਵੇਂ ਨਾਲ ਚੱਲੇ ਜੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਡੱਬ ਤੇਰੇ ਕਾਂਡੇ ਕੂੜਾ 38 ਲੱਖ ਦਾ ਪੁੱਛਦੀ ਹਲੇ ਤੂੰ ਕੀ ਆ ਪੱਲੇ ਜੱਟ ਦੇ ਨੀ ਖੁੱਤੀ ਪੈਣ ਦੇ ਕੁੜੇ ਨੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਕਹਿਣ ਦੇ ਕੁੜੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੀ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਰਹਿਣ ਦੇ ਕੁੜੇ ਸ਼ੌਂਕ ਜਾਣੇ ਨੀ ਜਾਣੇ ਨੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਖੈਣ ਦੇ ਕੁੜੇ ਧੋਖਾ ਦੀ ਜਾਂ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਹਿਣ ਦੇ ਕੁੜੇ ਛੱਡ ਦੇ ਰਕਾਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਛੁੱਟੀਆਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਦੇਖਾਂਗੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਨਾਲ ਖੜਦੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਪਿੰਡਾਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਅੱਖ ਚੋਂ ਪਛਾਣ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਰੱਖੇ ਪੜਦੇ ਨੀ ਐਵੇਂ ਬੋਲੀ ਜਾਨੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਰਾਜ ਖੋਲੀ ਜਾਨੀ ਐ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਟੋਲੀ ਜਾਨੀ ਐ ਨੀ ਗੱਲ ਫੇਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੀ ਤੂੰ ਕੰਪੇਅਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੀ ਹੀਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੋਲੀ ਜਾਨੀ ਐ ਹਾਏ ਰੱਤਾ ਵੀ ਨੀ ਟੈਨਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਨਜ਼ਾਰੇ ਲੈਨੇ ਆ ਮੋਟਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਤਾਜ ਕੁੱਟਾ ਮਾਰਾ ਸ਼ਫਲਾ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਜੀ ਨਾ ਭਲੇਖੇ ਚ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕੱਲ ਦਾ ਕੱਲਾ ਨੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਲ ਚਾਰ ਰਫਲਾਏ ਬੈਮ ਕੱਢ ਦਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਬੰਦਾ ਕੱਢ ਦਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਸਾਥ ਛੱਡਦੀ ਨੀ ਯਾਰ ਨਾਰਾ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਇੱਕ ਬਾਪੂ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਦਲੇਰੀ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਉਤੋਂ ਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਮਾਂ ਹੱਡ ਦਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਬਾਬਾ ਪਿਗੁੱਡੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਚਾੜੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਲਹੂ ਫੇੜ ਹਲਕੀ ਜੀ ਦਾੜੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਕਹ ਸੋਣ ਦੀ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਨੀ ਲਿਆ ਝਾਕਾ ਜੱਟ ਦਾ ਜੇੜ ਦੇ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਨਾਰਾ ਠਾਰੀ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਨੀ ਵੈਰ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿਨੇ ਆ ਨੀ ਕੋਕੇ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿਨੇ ਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਉੜਦੇ ਪਰਿੰਦੇ ਥੱਲੇ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿਨੇ ਆ ਨੀ ਇੱਕ ਤਣੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਨੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਬਣੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੜੇ ਕੰਮ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਢਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿਨੇ ਆ ਅਸਲਾਂ ਨਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਣਾਈਆਂ ਗੋਰੀਏ ਇੱਥੇ ਤੱਕ ਆਏ ਨੀ ਉਹ ਰਾਮਾ ਪੁੱਛ ਕੇ ਦੱਸ ਮੇਰੇ ਨੇੜੋਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਬੈਰੀ ਲੰਘ ਜੂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਲੰਘਣੇ ਹਵਾਵਾਂ ਪੁੱਛ ਕੇ ਨੀ ਗੀਤ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿਨੇ ਆ ਨੀ ਖੇਤ ਵਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿਨੇ ਆ ਚੀਨੇ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਨੀ ਅੰਬਰੀ ਅੜਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿਨੇ ਆ ਜਿਹਦਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਰਹਿਨੇ ਆ ਕੁੜੇ ਨੂੰ ਕਰੇ ਮੈਦਾਨਾਂ ਚ ਭਜਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿਨੇ ਆ ਰੱਬ ਰਾਖੀ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੁੱਢ ਤੋਂ ਕਰੇ ਡੱਬਾ ਉੱਤੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਨੀ ਗਲੋਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੀ ਪੱਟੂ ਪਿੰਡੋਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਐਲੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਉਣ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਆ ਕੇ ਸੀ ਵਾਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਗਿਰ ਕਨੇ ਹੋਰ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਨੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਦਾਤ ਤੇ ਕਲਮ ਕਰੀ ਤਿੱਖੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਕਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੱਗੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦਿਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਏ ਪੰਨਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਲਿਖੀ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਮੈਂ
Brown boys. Woo. Yeah. ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਸੀਟਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਿਤਾਬਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ ਨੀ ਤੜਕਾਇਓ ਕਾਸੀ ਪਹਾੜਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਲੜਿਆ ਨੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਿਆ ਸੀ ਖੜ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਥਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਆ ਖੜੇ ਆ ਜੋ ਖਿੱਚਦੇ ਆ ਲੱਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿਰੋਂ ਚੜੇ ਆ ਬੋਟਮ ਤੋਂ ਕੰਮ ਲਹੂ ਡੋਲ ਕੇ ਦਿਹਾੜੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਆ ਕਈ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੈਰੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਾਰੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਮੂਰੇ ਸੀ ਨਮੋਸ਼ੀ ਪਰ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਖੜੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਛੱਡੇ ਸਭ ਦੋਗਲੇ ਤੇ ਹਾਰਾ ਨਾਲ ਯਾਰੀ ਬੈਗੀ ਬਾਈਟਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਤਾਲੇ ਹੁਣ ਬਿੱਟੀ ਬਿੱਟੀ ਝਾਕਦੇ ਨੇ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਨੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਮਾੜੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਥੰਮ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਜੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਛੋਟਾ ਤੇ ਕਦੇ ਭੂਤ ਹੀ ਕੜੋਟੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਦੇ ਜਵਾਕ ਨੇ ਇੱਕੋ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਏ ਹੱਲਾ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੇ ਹਾਲਾਤਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਲੜਿਆ ਆ ਕੱਲਾ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਇਹ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਰਾਹ ਸਾਈ ਕਲਾਕਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਵੈਰੀ ਬਣੇ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਪੱਕਿਆਂ ਪਿਆਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਤਬਾਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਮਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਇਹ ਰੌਂਗ ਲੁੱਟੀ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਸਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੌਖੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਫੇਮ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਾਂ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਦਿਲ ਦੀ ਐ ਧਮਕੀ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਗੋਲੀ ਵਾਲੀ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਐ ਟੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਐ ਵੇਟ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਗੋਲੀ ਸੀਨਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਖਿਲਦੀ ਐ ਆਪਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਪਿਕਾਰ ਮਿਲ ਫਿੰਗਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਕੌਣ ਲੋਕ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਆ ਸਿੰਗਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਟਾਈਮ ਚੱਲੇ ਪੁੱਠਾ ਡਾਊਨ ਵੈਰੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਠਾ ਵਾਂਗ ਚੱਕਰੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਦਾ ਆ ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਸਵਿੰਗਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੋਕ ਫੇਮ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਨਾ ਛੱਡੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਪੱਲਾ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਘਰੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੇ ਹਾਲਾਤਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਲੜਿਆ ਆ ਕੱਲਾ
Two-step challenge. Practice without risk and start free trial.
this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment, so overdue I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, I'll face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, I'll face it all together. As sky falls, that sky falls. Skyfall is where we start. 1,000 miles and poles apart, where worlds collide and days are dark. You may have my number, you can take my name, but you'll never have my heart. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, I'll face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, I'll face it all together. As sky falls, when it crumbles, we will stand tall. Let the sky fall when it crumbles, we will stand tall. Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'll never be without the security. All your loving arms keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand and we'll stand. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, I'll face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, I'll face it all together. At sky fall, let the sky fall. We'll stand tall at sky
Are you still searching for a prop firm that puts traders first? Then you should be with Atlas Funded. We're not just another name in the industry. We're here to change the way traders get funded. And the
Why don't you trust me? Right? It's something that we might say to somebody, or you might say the reverse is like, just trust me. And that word people have a very hard time of knowing, like, what the hell does that even mean? What does trust even mean? And so this is a departure from my normal business content, but I think you will like it, or at least I do. And so I was thinking about this because someone recently was like, hey, trust me. And I was like, huh, that's an odd command. What does that even mean? And so I want to break down, number one, what does trust actually mean from a behavioral perspective? How can I look at someone and say, trust has occurred here, right? And then, are there different types of trust so that, which is what confuses this whole thing, because there isn't just one, there's actually four. And this is after actually thinking about this one statement that a friend made to me. And so the four types of trust actually correspond with two big variables, which is who's at risk and who does the punishing. So whoa, slow down. So you're saying trust is about punishment? The answer is yes. So if I trust someone, it means that I make myself punishable.
When I was broke, I couldn't sleep. I don't know how there's broke people out here sleeping just fine at night. Going, oh, you know, inflation's 20%, gas prices are 6 times, everything on the news is a lie, I never stand a chance of ever getting rich, where's my pillow? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I'd go to bed at night as a teenager and think, I looked it up on the internet. It was a Honda Civic Type R. I wanted one. It was like 38,000 pounds. I had no money. I had less than 50 pounds on my bank account. Couldn't afford it. Then I looked up how much a Ferrari cost. 210,000 pounds. And I said to Tristan, my brother, I was like, there are people with 210,000 pounds for a car. And he's like, yes, so? I'm like, no, so. How? If I worked my job for 6 years and saved every penny, if I walked to work and didn't eat, I couldn't buy this car. How are people doing this? I couldn't sleep at night when I was broke. I knew that everything was a lie. I knew the Matrix was lying to me. I knew I had to find a way out. I was sitting there going, I refuse to live my human years and be some second-class citizen peasant when there's people out here who get to do whatever the fuck they want. I couldn't tolerate it, and I was so uncomfortable that it gave me the motivation I needed to escape. But the people who go, oh yeah, nice Ferrari, yeah. Back to the TV. Dummies, losers. And the thing about the world is, we need losers. I'm not mad at losers. If that's the reality you've chosen to live, you get one spin in this version of life, and you decide you want to be a loser, that's fantastic, because my cars need cleaning, you know, a hotel room needs cleaning, I have a party with all these beautiful women that's a bit of a mess, please, go pick it up. Somebody needs to do that shit. I ain't gonna fucking do it. If I had to walk to a hotel room and clean up after some other man's party, I guarantee you I'd do whatever it fucking took to become rich so I didn't have to do that shit anymore. But you want to do that for 20 years? Thanks, friend. I don't think motivation is a real thing. I don't believe in motivation as a concept. I think discipline is real, and I also think discontentment is real. And I don't think it's possible for anybody to stay in a scenario where they're truly uncomfortable. If you fall asleep on your arm and your arm really starts to hurt, even in the deepest sleep, you're going to wake up and move your arm. If you sit there and your life has been in a rut for 7 years, you are semi-comfortable in that rut. Sure, there's days you're pissed off. Sure, you're semi-annoyed by it. But there's also days where you just play video games, eat pizza, and you're kind of cool with it and it's no big deal. If you were truly unhappy and uncomfortable and discontent with your scenario, you wouldn't be in it. So I don't believe there's anybody who's truly, when I was broke, I couldn't sleep. Yeah. I'm not saying that, please understand me. When I was broke, I couldn't sleep. I'd be trying to go to bed thinking, how the fuck these people have Ferraris? I want a fucking Ferrari. I couldn't sleep. Hey man, you know, just unlucky. You are not unlucky, you are a lazy fucking loser. You are not unlucky. You're breathing. You're lucky. The unlucky ones are gone. You're alive, and you are a lazy loser. So a loser is anybody who does not have everything they want at the drop of a hat. That's who I call a loser, because I have absolutely everything I could ever possibly desire. And if I wanted something that I couldn't have, I guarantee you we could speak again in a few months and I fucking have it. I guarantee you. Because if I want something and I can't have it, I can't sleep. Anger is the most powerful force on planet Earth. Directed anger, focused anger. I'm going to be misunderstood because I always am. I'm not saying you start smashing your head against the wall like an idiot. I'm saying that very much like a focused concentration of water through a dam can power a city. That is how your anger should work. You should focus it in the exact direction it needs to go to solve the problem. If you're poor, get angry. If your woman left, get angry. Don't get angry at her for leaving. Get angry at yourself for being left. Don't get angry at the world you're poor. Get angry at yourself because you can't afford all the things you want. Get to the point where you can't sit still and watch Netflix and eat ice cream because you are too anxious about the fact that you don't have $100 million. You might start doing some work.
You need to get angry about your situation. That in this world, there's a whole bunch of people doing amazing shit that you are not doing. And that needs to piss you off. Because if it pisses you off, you become motivated all of a sudden. I was the only one who was pissed off when that Aston Martin was next to me and I had my sales job. I was the only one who was pissed off when I saw that Ferrari drive past. Other people were not annoyed by it, and they're not annoyed by it. They're not driven to beat him. You understand? They're not driven to be where that person was. Anger is a fantastic force. Like I said, the world tells you not to be arrogant, tells you not to be angry. It's two things it tells you to do. Don't be arrogant, don't have an ego, and you don't have anger. You're a fucking man. You're a full-grown man. It's perfectly fine for you to be pissed off. It's perfectly fine for you to look around at your life and get pissed off and go, you know what, I want a fucking nicer house, I want a faster car. There's nothing wrong if you take that anger and you direct it in the correct direction.
You're 22 at the height of your capabilities, the height of your energy. You heal like Wolverine. It is Friday. Are you making money? What are you doing? Oh, there's this band. I really want to see this band. I guess you just deserve to lose, friend. When I hear people say, oh, it's hard, or I don't have time, etc., all you're doing is telling me you're a loser. Every single winner feels the same as you do. The difference is they do not quit. They do not give up. They do not make excuses. They stay on the highway. It's amazing what you can achieve if you never give up. My saying, unmatched perspicacity and sheer indefatigability. That point is important. Sheer indefatigability. The inability to become fatigued. If you never quit, if you never give up, if you never give in, you're going to get exactly what you wanted. All you had to do is not be a fucking coward, and you still failed. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't care about excuses. God doesn't care about excuses. And the winners who went through the exact same things you're going through, who didn't quit, don't care about excuses. There are winners and losers in the world. You are either a winner who dedicates himself, never gives up, continues to learn, does everything he knows he needs to do regardless of how he feels, or you're a loser who makes excuses and you stay invisible for the rest of human time. Make a choice. And I see people at a bus stop. And I'm at the traffic light. It's freezing and it's raining and it's nighttime and you can't afford an Uber. If that won't motivate you, I don't know what will. Because the worst thing about the bus isn't the bus, it's the time you wait for the bus. Time is money. You're gonna stand there for 45 minutes in the freezing cold and waste your time to save a couple dollars on an Uber, and you don't feel panic to get rich, and you're just fine with that, and you're gonna come home, took the bus today. Bro,
have you given up yet? You were all excited and motivated and you promised you're going to be dedicated and do all these amazing things, but New Year's is over now and all the hype is over and you've told everyone your resolutions and no one cares anymore. You're still kind of doing them. You're still going to the gym because you said you would, but are you really training or are you slowly fizzling out? By like the 15th, 16th, you would have quit by then, wouldn't you? Because you were excited, but you're not excited anymore. But you can only do things that are hard when you're excited about them, which is why your life sucks. You need to do things that are hard because they must be done. That is the difference between dedication and motivation. So I ask you, be honest. Have you lost some of your gumption? Have you lost some of your excitement towards those goals, towards those dreams you were trying to achieve? If you've lost 1% motivation towards the things you promised you would achieve in 2026, then you are guaranteed to quit this year. That's the best thing about being dedicated. You don't need motivation. As your moods change, as the weather changes up and down, nothing changes, because things must be done, and they get done. So ask yourself if you are motivated or dedicated. If you're motivated, you don't stand a chance. If you're dedicated, you're gonna get it done, irregardless of how terrible you feel. I'm never motivated, but I am dedicated. I hate training, but I don't miss it.
There are no shortcuts. There's no magic formula. You know, I got asked this the most when I was fighting. I'd beat somebody up in sparring And they'd say to me, man, why do you keep beating me? Because I work harder than you and I'm better than you. Yeah, but what should I do different? There's nothing I can say to you that's going to stop me beating you. If I could just say a few words and you listen to them and then I couldn't beat you up anymore, then training would be pointless. Working would be pointless. The world doesn't work that way. I beat you up because I am better than you, and I am better than you because I worked harder than you. There's no shortcuts in life. I don't know why everyone's obsessed with shortcuts. It's this new generation of fucking losers. Success comes from working absolutely every single day. It's exactly the same with anything in life. Doesn't matter if you want to be strong in the gym, doesn't matter if you want to be an amazing fighter, good at guitar, or if you want to be successful inside of the real world. You are only going to be successful if you turn up and you work every single day. All I do is work every single day. Why do you think you're better than me? Do you think you're more qualified than me? If I have to work every single day, Andrew Tate has to work every single day to be successful, but me, Joe Schmo, Mr. Nobody, I don't have to work every single day. Turn up, follow the lessons, listen to your professors, do the AMAs. If you have a question, ask the community, and I guarantee you success. The only people who don't make money inside the real world are people who quit. I can't help quitters. Nobody can help a quitter. God can't help a quitter. God could give you a plan and said you can have everything you've ever desired if you follow this plan. If you quit halfway through the plan, you're not going to have what you desired. God himself cannot turn a quitter into a somebody. And I am certainly not as powerful as God. So nobody can do it if you are a quitter. If you don't work and you quit, you are going to fail. If you do exactly what we tell you to do, and you work hard and you actually try, you're going to be successful. So the question is, do you want it or not? There's no shortcuts. If you want to beat me in sparring, you're going to have to come and train harder than I trained. And you have to dedicate yourself for as long as I have. And if you want to be rich, you're going to have to do exactly as we tell you to do. Don't ask any more stupid questions. I don't want to hear it. It's asinine. It hurts my brain. Losers lose because they quit. If you're indefatigable and you never quit, I will guarantee you success. The choice is yours.
Last year you had such fantastical plans. You had such huge ambition, didn't you? And then you quit. You achieved absolutely none of the things you said you were going to achieve at this time last year because along with everybody else, you gave up. 2025 was the year of the quitter. Everyone's so demoralized. There's no one left who is sitting there saying, no, I refuse to quit. You can't quit. You can't give up. Let everyone else quit. Let everyone else drop off. You Aikido the universe. That is what life is about. It's about the feeling inside of your heart, the fire inside of your eyes. Winners don't accept quitting. Quitting is gay. Winners fight to the end. You wasted the last year. You know it, I know it. Do not waste the next one. If you don't feel the urgency, you're in trouble. It's the great lock-in of 2026. Listen to my words. Store this tweet. Asset prices are going to go through the roof. The dollar will continue to lose value. It's going to be harder and harder for you to own anything of significance. AI is going to take more and more jobs. There's going to be less and less opportunities. It is the great lock-in of 2026. If you don't make it this year, you ain't going to make it. That's how it feels to me, and I know more than you. You need to start waking up and saying, uh-oh, it is now or absolutely never. The great lock-in, the work must begin. You must be motivated and dedicated. You must believe in yourself. You have to try 100% this year because soon the gates to prosperity are going to close forever. They will close forever and your chance will be gone. Your entire bloodline will remain poor forever because of you. The great lock-in 2026, it's now or never. You didn't try at all. I did it. With all of the pain I went through and all the problems I had, while also fighting and becoming a kickboxing world champion, I still managed to do it. You started at a higher bracket than me. You started from a middle income at home. Your dad was you had food. I didn't have food and I was a world champion. How did you fail so massively? And I look at them and just think of them as, you're an idiot. And if I feel that, imagine how the elites look at this. Imagine you're born into a lineage, a bloodline that have been in charge of the banks forever. Imagine how you view them. You think you give a shit whether they live or die? I don't think many people genuinely do their best in the world anymore. When I say do your best, people sit and go, oh yeah, okay. No, when's the last time you actually did your best? Like, I don't train to run marathons, but I know if I gave my best, I could run a marathon right now, first try.
if I gave my best, life depending on it. When's the last time people have genuinely given their best to anything? There are people going through the world and going through life today that don't give their best or 100% effort to anything ever. Ever. They can't remember the last time they tried.
Every single day you delay, every single day it takes you to reach the end goal, it becomes harder, nigh on impossible on a long enough time frame. You're attempting to climb a mountain. Every single day, the mountain grows. It gets higher, it gets taller. Rock emerges from the earth, from the tectonic plates. You do not have time to lack motivation. You do not have time to struggle with dedication. Your time is up. You must run to the top of the mountain instantly. The less time it takes you to get there, the less distance you have to climb. You knew in a year from now your life would be completely different. It would be extremely easy for you to dedicate yourself and try every single day. If you had the guaranteed results waiting for you at the end, the life you were waiting to live, 2026 to be completely different to 2025, if you could join the hero's year and do the work every single day, you just have to know the results are coming. So the trick to life is to self-hypnotize. The trick to life is to look in the mirror and say, yes, in a year from now, I'm going to have everything I've ever dreamed of. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be well known. I'm going to have everything I've ever aspired to have in 365 days from now if I do all of the work. You can decide that the results are waiting for you. You can decide that you have 100% chance of success. Once that's done, you don't have to struggle with motivation. You don't have to struggle with being dedicated. You're not going to worry about how hard the work is because you know it's going to pay off in the end. I believe in you. I know nobody else believes in you. Nobody else tells you they believe in you. I believe in you. I don't even know you and I believe in you. I believe you can achieve amazing things. I believe you can make a whole bunch of money. I believe you can be rich and famous and have a beautiful woman who adores you and you can impregnate her 55 times. I believe in you. I believe in you. Your ex is going to be furious. She's going to be stalking you, mad that she lost you because you're a winner. I, Top G, believe you are a winner. The sun is shining. You're a winner. I'm a fucking winner. I got money. You're about to make a whole bunch of money. Me, the money genie, I'm blessing you. Here, take the blessings. Catch them. Put them in your pocket. Put them in your pocket. Here's the money. Put it in your pocket. You can do it. You gotta believe in yourself. You just gotta try things, you know? And if you lose, who cares? And if you win, that's great. I've lost loads of times. Nobody cares. Because I drive a Bugatti, and a Pagani, and a Kernington. I'm a winner. Golden Cappuccino. You can be like me. You can win too. Just gotta keep doubling down. Keep trying. You know? Get up, dust yourself off, and try again. That's what you gotta do.
You cannot fail if you try your best. So if you don't have the car you want, the woman you want, the relationship you want, the friends you want, the house you want, you haven't been trying your best. Because I guarantee you the second you do, you'll have all of it. Every single one. You're sitting at home, if you're a young man in your 20s watching this, one day you're going to blink and you're going to be 40 like I am.